Thanks, guys. On to Game 10, and Iowa will also take on another top 10 team with Wisconsin holding the number 6 ranking in the AP poll. So really no time off for the guys here. They have just back-to-back very tough opponents. Thoughts on last week, though, Zach?
Well, that was fun, wasn't it? The field storming. Did you get out of there okay?
Oh, I sprinted off. I made everyone else go in there, and I was like, get me out of here. I'm not getting run over.
Yeah, that was crazy, though.
Yeah.
I mean, who would have thought that? 55 points, the most points ever scored against Urban Meyer. He's coached for 30-plus years. No one's ever been able to do it. It was just as perfect as it had to be, it was.
Yeah, it was. Well, last week, I'm going to bring something up, which I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm going to bring it up. Let's look at it.
Okay. Inside Kinnick Stadium, 2:30 kickoff. I got the Hawkeyes over the Buckeyes.
You're picking Iowa because of jerseys. Okay, well, I'm going to go with Ohio State because they're Ohio State.
Jerseys are sweet. So Mary Kate tried to act like it was just a pick, just nothing. Mary Kate, again, now I'm 6-3. That prediction held true.
Well, I'm pretty sure everyone else was on my side there because I don't think anyone saw what happened last week. Just incredible, so much fun. Let's move on, though, to this week. Josh Jackson, I just think, has came out and kind of stunned a lot of people. You know, we saw him play last year, but he's leading the Big Ten and the country in passes defended with 20, is tied for second for interceptions with 5 and pass breakups with 15. He tied a school record with 3 interceptions against Ohio State last weekend. He is also a Benaric Award semifinalist and the reigning Big Ten and Walter Camp Defensive Player of the Week. He talked about how important film was for him this season and how much he watched it and can pick up reads and different calls. So just how important, I mean, he's been very important, but just how important is he going to be now with these last 3 games coming up?
Well, again, Coach Phil Parker has another electrifying DB. He had Desmond King, now he's got Josh Jackson, and Josh does so much that you can't see those plays that are 30, 40 yards downfield where he takes a receiver out of the field. A play is just, huge for this defense, and yet again, it's going to be a corner who's going to be a top draft pick for Iowa. Yeah. We'll see if we'll be seeing another season of Josh Jackson or if he'll be off to the NFL.
Yeah, how about that last interception, though?
Oh,
one of 3. It was unreal, and I think, you could hear a pin drop in Kinnick Stadium because cool. Everyone was just mouths were open. It was unreal. But offensively now, I think Stanley probably had the just best game of his career, hands down. He has 20 touchdown passes total, leading the Big Ten. Just how is he going to do against Wisconsin? And offensively, he talked about just how that's where they should be, the entire season. They finally got there against Ohio State.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Nate Stanley has been as good as it gets. It has been 0 interceptions against a top 25 opponent. Nate Stanley has, I think, totally blown the door open to what people thought coming into this season. More than anything, he just doesn't make mistakes. Again, he's not a guy that's out there maybe making the spectacular play on the run, but he's not making mistakes, and that's what plays huge whenever you have the ball in your hand every single snap.
Well, Stanley is actually from Wisconsin, so he kind of has a bit of a homecoming tomorrow. But here's what he had to say on getting to play in his home state.
There's a lot of kids from my high school that go to Wisconsin, and actually one of my best friends is a linebacker on the team. So, it's just pretty cool to be able to play against somebody that and also go back and play in front of your friends.
Have they, reached out to you and kind of, trash talk this week or anything like that? You kind of, said something to them?
No, not really. Just trying to focus on what I have to do for the game and, just trying to get my preparation dialed in.
So now with Stanley's friend at linebacker, he has a chance to get sacked by him tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, that could be something to watch.
There's definitely some trash talking going on. I don't care what Stanley says. If that was me, I would be talking all day long, especially Wisconsin's going in undefeated.
That's you, though. Everyone would expect
that. Be quiet. So we have another trophy game this weekend, though. Wisconsin is pretty similar to Iowa in that they play tough physical football. They are currently undefeated right now, like I just said, and Camp Randall is an extremely hard place to play on. Offensively, their freshman running back has had an incredible year. Jonathan Taylor is leading the Big Ten in rushing at 152 yards per game. They have a sophomore quarterback, but they're all about that run game.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor, we're going to be hearing that name for a long time, Hawkeye fans. He's just a freshman. He's up for one of the best running backs in the entire country. He was a real good get for that coaching staff. 9-0, though. They've been really good. They haven't had the schedule that maybe some people wanted, but nonetheless, they got it done so far this season. Look to do so with a couple of top 25 opponents now in a row.
Yeah, they got us which is new top 25.
Yeah.
But here's what the Iowa defense had to say in preparing for the Wisconsin offense.
Huge. They're physical. They're great run blockers, and they have talented backs and good blocking tight ends as well. So, we're going to have to attack the line of scrimmage. There'll be a lot of double teams on our tackles up front. So, we're going to have to press the line of scrimmage and attack it to help get those double teams off of them and just try to play physical football. So.
Yeah, I mean it's always stop the run. That's with every game, but especially this game. They're high-powered, run offense. A lot of power and stuff like that. They like to run downhill. So it's going to be a lot of D linemen coming up and a lot of the linebackers fitting the gaps right. So we're going to be doing a lot of things right up front.
A really physical team. Like to play smash mouth football. They have a lot of trades and shifts and motions, what they like to do, and throw defenses off. And I think they're really unique and a good team.
Well, Zach's going to take Iowa like always. I'm actually going to take Wisconsin, but that's it for us. Kickoff is at 2:30 at Camp Randall Stadium on ESPN. Men's basketball plays this weekend, just a big weekend for Hawkeye sports. Come back on Monday for all your highlights. Guys, back to you.